Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video in the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Honolulu Desperados here on Madden 24. We are in week 11, not week 11, well, we are technically in week 11. We are in season 11 of Desperado football. A new decade has come and gone, and we are here. Are we as good as we have been in the past? No, we're not. Certainly not as good as we have been in the past. Will we win a championship this season? I doubt it. I truly do doubt that we will win a championship. But you never know. Maybe my team could surprise me. Maybe the boys are gonna hear these words. They're gonna be like, "We're gonna show him, and we're gonna win a championship." That's possible. It's possible, but I highly doubt that we win a championship this year. We're just not that good, judging by the simulation that we had in the first episode of season 11. The most important news is College Football 25 has arrived. We are here. We are living in the moments with college football. There's been content dropping on the channel, so make sure you're subscribed, not only to get that subscriber-not-subscriber ratio a little bit closer together for me, but also because you don't want to miss out on any of the college football content that I'm going to be bringing to the channel. I've got rebuilds. I've got challenge rebuilds. I got Road to Glory. I got dynasties. I got multiple different videos coming to the channel very, very soon, and even already on the channel. So you know what to do. You know to hit that subscribe button. So if you don't want to miss out on any World of Juice content, especially college football content, because we're going to be going very hard, you do not want to miss out. But it's time to see where this Desperado team will end season 11. Will we be in the playoffs? Will we miss the playoffs for the first time in a long time? I don't know. It's all up in the air. Let's go finish out season number 11 with your Honolulu Desperados. We are here, year number 11, week number 11. And this is what the team looks like. We currently are sitting at 5-5. We didn't have that great of a first half of the year in simulation. But we've got our main man, Jonathan Young, 97 overall, only 26 years old. He's got all the attributes you would want in a quarterback. He is our franchise guy. Can he turn this team around? We've got great weapons for him to throw to. We obviously got a stud running back for him to hand the ball off to, a great offensive line, great tight ends, a good enough defense to get the job done. We will see what happens with the end of this season. I'm not liking the fact that we simulated 5-5 through the first half of the year. I feel like we should have probably been a little bit better, but hey, it is what it is. You can't always be the greatest in simulation, especially when the talent that we've lost the past couple of years. I am going to scout certainly this cornerback. Dakota Fitzpatrick looks like a stud. And then I'm probably going to just throw a little bit of a scouting thing at maybe Bryce Stanley, 6'3" out of Mississippi State. We'll scout those three guys, Byron Clayton, excuse me. And those will be the guys that we add our focus players or focus time to. And we'll continue to simulate here. We will continue to simulate. We've got negotiations. We don't have any money, and we need to bring back a lot of players. Can we do it? It's going to be a hard job to do. I don't know if we're going to be able to. We're going to have to definitely restructure some contracts, obviously. So we'll get to that in a second. We simulate and we beat the Chicago Bears. That's a good start to the episode. It's a very, very good start. I like the fact that we didn't just lose the first game that we simulated. We get some big upgrade points for some younger guys that are lower than 80 overall, so that's good. We will play the Seattle Seahawks and hopefully beat them as well. The Rams are 11-1, by the way. We lose to the Seattle. Okay, they just lost, so they're 11-2 now. We lose to Seattle. That's upsetting. I thought we maybe get a chance to beat them. Going up against the 49ers. The 49ers are not very good, that is for sure. They are 2-10. They have fallen off tremendously since all of their talent has probably retired or gone away. We beat them 26-21, a little bit closer than I would have liked for a 2-win football team this late into the season, but hey, it is what it is. We're probably going to jump in against the Rams because they're such a dominant team, and it looks like they just had their bye week. But I think now is the time where we start to do some salary renegotiating. Let's restructure some contracts. So we got to restructure Jonathan Young, most importantly, because he's making the most money. So we'll free up his contract. We'll move his money back. We'll move up Chamberlain's contract around, Lynn Lashley, Dante Jones. We pretty much have to do everybody at this point that we can, because we have so many people that need new contracts that are guys I want to bring back. And they're all pretty expensive. So we need to free up as much money as physically possible. I think we were negative 56 million when we went into the actual contract screen. So hopefully, and I think one of the guys needed like $117 million. So they're not going to be cheap whatsoever. But we need to hope that the money that we're restructuring right here is enough, because I don't have any other choice. We're already getting down to the contracts that when you restructure them, they don't mean that much. Like they don't free up that much money. We've already used all of our guys that are super expensive. I might do like one or two more guys and see where we're at right now. Yeah, let's just do that. Where do we sit right now in terms of our cap room? That's not what I wanted to click. Oops. I guess just constant pressure. Sure. I didn't mean to click this interview thing. There we go. Let's go to the negotiations and see what we got. Negotiations. We now have 180 million. Okay, perfect. That frees up so much money to bring back these guys. Beautiful, beautiful. We can get Eli Downey back, because that's absolutely one of the things I want to do. So we'll give him back like a 6-year deal. We'll give him $8 million. He wants a hefty bonus, so I guess we have to do that. We'll give him that, and he's going to come back. Dwayne McCullers, absolutely coming back. 4-year deal, $3 million and $3 million. He's going to come back. Chase Hoffman certainly needs to be back here. He's one of our, I think he's our starting left guard, so we need to have him back, or at least he's a starting offensive lineman. I don't know if he's actually playing guard or not. We'll give him $5 million and $3.5 million. He's going to come back. Shane Knott, our starting center, has to come back. That's a pretty much a given. $8.5 million and then $7.5 million. Perfect. Jonathan Richards, backup quarterback. I'd like to bring back just so we have a backup. It makes sense, and he's a decent overall. So having a backup quarterback for Jonathan Young is always a smart thing. So he's going to come back, not super expensive. Bijan needs to come back. We'll just give him a lifetime contract at this point. 6-year deal. He's certainly not going to live through the 6-year deal. He's going to retire, I would assume, at some point. And he's going to come back. Perfect. $94 million. DeMarcus Smith has to come back. That's pretty obvious. So we'll get him back. And hopefully he accepts that. And he does. Perfect. Then we've got Lovelock, Reynolds, Ezekiel Pierce. Okay, so we don't have that many more people. We're going to accept the option on both of these guys. I'm going to extend an offer to Freiermuth so that he can just retire as a Desperado, because we didn't have that opportunity for a lot of the other guys that probably we should have done. Ezekiel Pierce. Do we believe in Ezekiel Pierce? I don't know. Ricky Reynolds I'll give a contract to, because he wants to be here, so we'll offer him that, and he's going to come back. And then Daryl Lovelock we will give a contract to, 3 years, maybe like $4.5 million and 4 on the bonus. He's going to come back too. Do we believe enough in Ezekiel Pierce to bring him back? Jamal Dixon I'll bring back just because we need a little bit more wide receiver depth. So we'll give him a contract. He's going to come back. And then Ezekiel Pierce, I'll give him a 3-year deal. And we'll give him $4 million in the salary, and we'll give him $3.5 million in the bonus. He's going to come back. I don't know if he's ever going to mean anything to us, but at least he's coming back. Chase McLaughlin, I guess, can come back. Sure, why not? It's not like we have a kicker already. And then we will accept the option on these two guys. So all of that restructuring got the job done. We were able to bring back literally everybody that we needed to. That is a perfect way to go about that. We did that exactly how I wanted to do it. We simulate this game against the Falcons. We do win, thank God. But now we take on a tough Rams team. We play them twice, actually. We might as well just jump in and play both of those games. 12-2. I mean, this is not going to be very easy at all. Can we jump in? Can we beat the Rams? I'll give it my best shot. Here we go. Rams and Desperados, what is becoming quickly the biggest rivalry in the division, because now the Niners are pretty much non-existent, at least in terms of competitive nature. So the Rams and Desperados is becoming a big rivalry. And this Rams team seems to be pretty good. I don't know if we're going to have what it takes to beat them. It doesn't seem like we do right now. I'm going to jump in here. 3rd and 9. I'm rocking the red unis. I feel like I haven't given the red unis a run in a while. It's been like the black or the gray or the white. So we might as well give the red unis a shot. And that's going to be Britton. Britton with a huge catch on 3rd and 9 on the vertical routes. And now we go under a minute in the 3rd quarter. At the 13-yard line, hand this ball off to Bijan Robinson, and Bijan gets brought down immediately. That looked like there was such a big hole there, and then it closed instantly as that guy sheds off the block. 2nd and 7. Quickly, that's firing into the youngster, Clayton Mahan. 3rd and 2. Go right back to it. Same exact play. Same exact play. I don't see Micah Parsons. Oh, Micah Parsons, you see him actually lining up at the goal line. He's in the end zone. Micah Parsons has lined up in the end zone. Kind of strange. Out of reach. Oh, Jonathan Young, you're too much of a veteran at this point to overthrow that pass. That's crazy. Jonathan Young missing a wide open Mahan there. You got to hit that. That's too easy. He's wide open. And he misses it again. We don't get any points out of it. Jonathan Young making some crucial mistakes at the goal line. But we get a... What do we get, a safety or something? I think we got a safety. And then we get a touchdown, so it's 24-21. Defense holds for a field goal. We punt the ball back to the Rams. They punt the ball back to us. Give us great field position. And we are in a chance to... They want us to run the ball to kick the field goal, but I kind of want to score the touchdown to win the game. Or to secure the game. And Jonathan Young again. Am I making some bad throws? What am I doing here? I'm not doing anything different than I normally do. And yet, that's 3 straight passes I've missed. I'm not sure what I did wrong there. Oh, but the Rams come back and they score a field goal at the very last second, and the Rams beat us in overtime. Oh, was I making bad throws? I was just doing what I normally do, and I missed a bunch of open receivers, especially on that slant route. I feel like I shouldn't have missed that throw. Maybe I did something wrong. I did what I normally do, and I just completely missed. We lose to the Rams in overtime. That's kind of frustrating. Maybe we should have just taken the field goal and won the game in regulation. That's probably on me. I decided to go for the slant route and we didn't get it. That's on me. But as long as we can beat the Cowboys here and then finish the season with a W, no, we lose to the Cowboys. We have to basically, I'm pretty sure we have to beat the Rams right here to make the playoffs, which is not going to be easy. If we take a look at the playoff picture, we are not even in it. So, yeah, we have to... Seattle is the 7 seed right now, and Seattle is sitting at 8-8. So we have to win and hope that the Seahawks lose. But, I mean, we're going up against the Rams, who are 14-2 right now. I don't know if we can win. We were competitive with them a couple of weeks ago in the game that we just jumped into. Can we be competitive with them again? It's hard to say. We are in SoFi for the final game of the regular season. Tied at 7 early in the game. 10-7 Rams. Come on, Desperados. 14-10. Keep putting the ball in the end zone here. Field goal, I'll take that, I guess. 17-10. But with a touchdown, they can easily tie it. They do tie it. 17-17. Second half action. Come on, boys. Field goal. 3rd down alert. 3rd and 4. Minute 13 to go in the 3rd quarter. And I want to get on the field here because I want to just throw some passes, see if I can actually complete them. Because all the passes that I threw in that previous game just felt like they were off target. There's a good pass to Mahan. That gets us the 1st down. But I want to throw some passes here. I want to see why I made those mistakes. And was it actually me or was it Jonathan Young? That's a good throw. That's a catch. See, that's actually like, that was what I wanted to do previously. So maybe it was just like he was getting pressure in his face that I didn't notice or something. I don't know what it was, but it was weird last game. But that time it was a good throw. Britton brings the touchdown in. We go up 24-20, but they're fighting back. They get a touchdown, man. And I think we turned it over and they get another touchdown. We're going to lose the game again, man. We're going to lose to the Rams again. At 8-9, I think that we're going to miss the playoffs this year. Oh, man, back to reality. It doesn't feel good. I want to stay up in dreamland where we were winning championships and being a dynasty. That's where I want to stay. I had R1. I didn't notice until it was too late, and then I lobbed a pick. I saw, not R1, RB. I saw RB open, trust me, on the wheel. I did. But I didn't notice it until it was too late, and then I already had pressure, so. We lose the game again. We missed the playoffs. We will miss the playoffs for the first time in, I don't know, 6, 7 years. It's been a long time since we missed the playoffs. I mean, it was supposed to, it was like destined to happen at some point. We were never going to keep up this amazing pace that we were on, where we were making the playoffs every year, making deep runs every single year to the championship game, to the Super Bowl, all that kind of stuff. It was never going to continue on for that long. No team, no matter how good they are, can sustain that much success. It just sucks that it actually has happened. I was hoping that we could like keep it in the distance for a little bit longer, but we could not. We missed the playoffs for the first time in a long time. Luckily, we were able to re-sign everybody, so that's not a problem. But next episode is not the playoffs. Next episode is the off-season, which could very well be the final off-season of Desperado football. I don't know if it can be. I don't want to go out like that. I don't want to go out missing the playoffs. I feel like that's kind of cheap. I don't want to go out missing the playoffs. I feel like we will go at least one more year so that we can hopefully bounce back and at least make the playoffs. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Let's take a look at these stats before we wrap up the video. So, Jonathan Young still had a very good year. 4,100 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 11 picks with a 66% completion percentage. These are great numbers for Jonathan Young. These are around what he usually does, so I'm happy with that. Bijan, even in his advanced age, is still putting up historic seasons. 1,500 yards, 14 touchdowns. Lynn Lashley is proving why we made the right decision to make him the number one wide receiver, the number one target. 1,400 yards, 9 touchdowns. Britton had 9 touchdowns. We contributed 1 to that. Clayton Mahan. We've got 3 amazing wide receivers right here. 3 really, really good receivers, including Clayton Mahan, who's a stud. Then Terrence Harrison had a solid year. Bijan had a good year through the air as well. Defensively, DeAndre Wilbon led the team in tackles. Ben Ingram was right there with him. DeJuan Allen, 92, 88 for Harold Lucas, 82 for Moses Ramsey. Mateo Herrera had 17 tackles for loss. Will Booth followed up with 11. Downing also had 11. Sack leader was Herrera with 6.5. I keep saying this every season. Mateo Herrera, moving him down to the defensive line outside when he was originally a linebacker, making that change, I feel like was the biggest move of the franchise because he has been so consistently good down in the defensive line. Downing had 6 sacks, 3.5 for Booth, 3 for Wilbon. Interceptions, 2 for Barnes, 2 for Allen, 1 for a few other guys. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it for year 11 of the Desperados. We will go into the offseason next episode, and I feel like we got to come back. I feel like we got to go back to year 12 and try to make the playoffs because it just feels wrong. It feels wrong to leave the Desperados like this. They've got so much potential, and I don't want to leave the Desperados with a losing season like this. And I know it's not a losing season because it is because we went 8-9, not 9-8. It is a losing season. We missed the playoffs. We finished under 500. I mean, this team is too talented to do that. So I feel like we go into the offseason, we retool up, we get some good draft picks and make some good moves, and then we come back for year 12. I think that's the goal. We'll see what happens, though. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.